Hi friends, this is Leela. Welcome to my channel Leela WebDev. So in this video, we will see about the different transition mode. So what is this transition mode? So if you are toggling an element with vi-if or vi-show, we can also transition between two elements using vi-if, vi-else, vi-else if. With those things also, we can transition it. But as long as you need to remember that you need to make sure that there is only one element being shown at any given moment. So I will try to show you one scenario. For example, let's say that I will remove this all code. And here, let's say I'm having a transition. In this transition, we are having three buttons. First one is save or otherwise edit. And another one is save. And the last one is the cancel. So at any condition, we need to show only single button. So that means we will be having a condition in such a way that vi-if is equal to talk state or anything is equal to edit. If it is there means then we will be showing this edit, or otherwise let's say vi-else-if. So if it is save means then we will be having this save button, and here vi-else-if. If it is cancel means then we will be showing this button. That's it. That in any condition we will be showing single button only. So now here in our script we'll be having this doc state is equal to ref of first time it will be edit. Okay, when we click on this one at the red click is equal to, we need to change the doc state is equal to save. So we need to change the button, right? So here, and if I open this one, it should be cancel. The last one will be edit. Okay, so these are the three buttons. Now if I try to see the output, so here if I see the output, and if I click here, save, cancel, edit, save, cancel. So you'll be having like this the buttons. Fine. So we are able to see the buttons as long as we are able to see only the single button is visible. Now what we need to do here? So we need to do an animation. Okay. Let's implement the animation for this one, for the button. So that means what we can do, we can have v-enter hyphen from. So this is one animation, and we can have v-enter hyphen to this animation. Sorry, leave hyphen to, and the last one is dot v-enter hyphen active, and the other one is v-leave hyphen active. So these are the classes which we need to apply the transition. Here I can apply the transform, translate y. So the button has to move up. So move up means minus 30 pixel, and sorry, it needs to come down. So either way, whichever is feasible for you, you can do it. You'll see how the output will appear. And here I will be applying minus 30 pixel. And here enter hyphen active, leave hyphen active, you can apply a transition all 1 second or anything. So whatever thing you want, you can keep it. And this is the code. Now if you see the output, if I refresh this page, and let's remove this inspector. So if I click edit, see, if you see here, so we are able to see that what is happening here, v-hyphen, leave hyphen 2. Okay, we will try to apply. Yeah, we are able to see that both the transitions are applying at the same time. Okay, if I try to apply minus 30 and here 30, then we will see how it will appear. So here if I refresh this page and if I click here, see, it is happening it like this. So now both the animations are happening at the same time. So for this reason, what we can do is we have an option that is nothing but mode. Mode is equal to out hyphen in. Okay. So first the transmission which is going away will happen, and afterwards which is the element which is entering, then that animation will be appear. But if I see the same output, see, it will go away and another one will come. If it will go away and another one will come, go away and another one will come. And if you want to happen it like this, so you can do the vice versa. So vice versa you can do it, and also you can apply opacity of 0 when it is happening, and here also opacity of 0. That's it. Now if you try to see the output, now if I click here, it will go away and next one will come. It will go away and the next one will come. See how smooth it is. So this is how we will be doing the transition when we are trying to do the transition between the elements. So that is the one thing which I want to tell you. So this is called as in transition mode. So we can also use the in hyphen out also. So that means that uh, the element which is trying to enter, so that transmission will appear first, and which is going away, the transition will appear. Now this one will look weird. Why? Because the edit button will be there here, which is entering, it will come, see, and then this edit will go away. So this one is somewhat weird. So we can have a scenario. So depending on the scenarios, you can do this one. So that is one thing. So the last one which I want to discuss is, before closing this transition thing, not only with the elements and all those things, we can also do the transition between the components. For example, let's say that we are having two components. I am creating a component, something like component a dot view, okay, and we are having another component, component b dot view. So we are having two components. I need to switch between the components. That too, I need to apply the transition template, and we will be applying component a. Okay, here I can have div. This is the element, component a, and sorry, this one is the b, right? So here I will be having the component b, and here I can show this component a also. So this one component a, and here we are having two components, component a and also the component b. Now in the transition component, what we will try to do is, we will try to, for example, component a and component b is there. Here we can remove this one all. In the transition, we can use the dynamic component name, that is nothing but component is active component. I can use this active component name or anything, whichever the name you want, you can keep it and close it. And for the first time, we need to import these two components. Import component a from where it is located, I don't remember, component a dot view, and here import component b from component b dot view. Okay, we are having two components, component a and component b, and we'll be having a variable constant active component name is equal to, it's a ref, and you can add the component a directly. So component a means component a. Okay, and this active component a and name and all those things, it is coming. Okay, fine, everything is fine. And when we are, let's have a button. Okay, so we'll be having two buttons. One is the component a, which will load the component a, and another one is which will load the component b. Now if you see the output here, we can have two types of two buttons, component a and component b. If I click on the component b button, component b has to come. If I click on the component a has to come. The two transition has to apply. Okay, fine, the transition is already there for this one, mode in out or out in. We have out in. Okay, and component a component. So here I can have something like @ click is equal to load component a, and for this second button we will have load component b, and here we can have here constant load component a is equal to this one, constant load component b is equal to this one. Okay, and here active component name we can change it to component a, component a to component name dot value is equal to component a, and here active component name dot value is equal to component b. Okay, so this one is also done. Now here if I refresh this page, component a, component b, okay, component a and component b, component a and component b. So here we are able to see the transition also. So if you don't want to have this translate effect and all those things, you can remove this transform thing, so that opacity only will be applied. Now if you see, it will appear. If I try to show you this component B, here we are able to see it. At the first time, if you want to get it means, then you need to do the appear. Means for the first load itself, you will be able to see that rendering. If you try to see here, see the first time if I try to refresh, then also the transition effect is happening. So this is how actually the transition in this one work. So hope you understood about these transitions in the Vue 3. Next we'll move on to the transition group, and then afterwards we will see some of the topics and we'll move to the routing. Hope you understood about this transition thing. If you have any doubts or any suggestions, please post the comments below to this video. And if you like this video, please do support me by subscribing to my channel. Thank you.